A woman I know who's English always has a pair of panties on, and that's all she wears. They're satin. She wears them every time I see her. There's a teenage boy who's black, with no hips, standing against a wall with just a pair of underwear on. The English girl is rubbing his cock all around, sometimes taking the end of it and pulling it with her fingers, back and forth, but mostly smiling and rubbing it, and looking at her two girlfriends. There's a white boy, older than the rest, maybe 25, in white underwear, and he has a camera around his neck, and he's telling the three girls what to do to his black friend. The direction is mostly spur-of-the-moment stuff, and the young girls, they're about 20. They're always giggling and throwing their heads back and laughing. One of the girls isn't doing anything. Then she's told to pull the black boy's underwear down. She does this. And when she does, out comes the biggest, blackest cock I've ever seen. And I think the girls think so too. They can't believe the size of it. They're laughing, and it hangs down almost to the middle of his thigh and wobbles around a bit like a jack-in-the-box. The English girl takes the dong and just holds it a while to take a look. Then she puts it in her mouth. And the third girl, who I haven't talked about, she has black hair with bangs and lots of thick black pubic hair. She comes over and starts to help suck the cock with the English girl. And sometimes their mouths get in each other's way. These girls don't have anything on now. But the second girl, who always wears a blue skirt that falls all the way to the floor, stands next to the black boy, and she doesn't wear a blouse, and her tits start getting rubbed by the black boy. He puts his mouth over one of them. They're that size. They're pointed straight out, and he goes from one to the other. The white boy with the camera comes in to snap close-ups. The English girl and the girl with the bangs are still trading off the black boy's cock. It's pretty hard by now, but still has a way to go. Sometimes they flick their tongues right on the belly of his cock, right under its head, and this makes it jump. And sometimes one of the girls just swallows his balls, while the other really frigs his cock back and forth without sliding her hand up and down its bone. Next, the girl in the blue skirt pulls the front of her skirt up over her stomach and stands with her legs apart so that her vagina peeks through. The English girl laughs and puts her tongue into that pussy, but still manages to keep a hold of the black boy's cock. The white boy stops shooting and takes the camera off and pulls his underwear down and starts freaking his cock himself and says, "I'm going to start doing anything I want with you." Everybody laughs. The girl with the black bangs has at least one of the black boy's balls in her mouth. She looks up at the white boy and hopes he'll come over to her first, because he usually puts his finger up her ass, and she likes the feeling a lot. She likes to close her eyes and feel his finger go farther in, and just for a few seconds, pay attention to what he's doing to her.